Hey everyone, Derry up, John Llewellyn-Davies, aka the Strategy Man and Chairman of the Executive Association of Great Britain, here with my good friend Robin Sansom today. We're going to have some fun today. So let's tell me, I know what you are, but what is your expertise and what makes you different out there?
Okay, well, I run a business which is all around dropping in marketing directors on a short-term basis. So they're not interims, but they are short-term, so normally 2 to 3 days a week for the first 2 months, maybe 3 months.
Now let's go a little bit deeper. I'm a massive fan of this virtual marketing director model.
Yes.
Because I think for a lot of smaller, growing, mid-sized businesses, they don't need a full-time marketing director, therefore they don't put one in, and that's kind of an issue. So tell us why you got into that space and what is it you do for the businesses out there?
Okay, I got into this space basically because I'd been in the corporate world for too many years, but saw that there was a lot of practices, a lot of principles that could be applied to the small businesses and the medium-sized businesses, especially if they're going for growth, if they're looking at exit strategy. There was a lot from the corporate world that we could actually use, simplify and apply to the business owners and the managing directors of smaller businesses.
Nice, and it's like, I think a lot of businesses, if you're watching this, you may have a marketing team, you may have a marketing executive or marketing manager, you may outsource some stuff, but the question is do you have a marketing director? And that is someone who can really help you make strategic decisions at a high level in collaboration with the other directors in the organization, but with a very specific marketing angle. And most businesses don't have that.
They're not, and they're missing that. So they have the doers, but when it comes to strategic plans and developing where the business needs to go, they're a little bit at the whim of the managing director or someone they happen to know from the outside.
Yeah.
And it's not on a formalized basis, so it tends to be a little ad hoc. So what we try and do is bring in some rigor, some structure, and we will help mentor some of the junior members, which is what our businesses we're talking to at the moment love. So we go in there, not only do we develop a plan and we work at the senior management or board level, but actually we mentor some of the junior team and then we get out again. So there's no long-term commitment. We are de-risking it for a lot of these businesses, and they love that bit. They're not into a long-term engagement, the full-time employee route, which has its risks behind that, or the consultant who comes in, spends or charges a lot of money and then leaves with the business actually not knowing what to do then with the end result. So we're very much more of a softer approach. We hold their hands and we take them on a journey.
So just give us what's your top tip for success for people out there?
I think the top tip for success is about being genuine. Not trying to confuse people, be very open, very honest, and if it's not right for them, don't force it. Because actually people will buy from genuine people. They can see it a mile off. A lot of people we deal with are hardened business people, and they would rather you turn around and go, right, we're not right for you. And that's it. I think that's it, genuine.
I love this. If you're kind of watching all the different interviews and you're seeing these top tips for success, you're going to see a real theme. Now, I didn't tell them what I was going to ask them, and every single time the values of the organisation comes through about this genuine nature and just being who we are and building deep, strong relationships, which is what the Executive Association is all about.
Yes.
Now, you're a bit of a veteran. You've been around a few years like me. It doesn't show, and we're looking pretty good, both of us, I think. But what's the business lesson you've learned? What's the greatest business lesson you'd like to pass on?
From being an EAGB member, or
just in
business
generally? If it's come from the EAGB, awesome. But
I think probably the biggest lesson I've learned is not to rush something. If the lesson is there, it's about creating the relationship. People buy from people. If they are ready and you fit their model, then they'll come back to you. Don't try and sell it.
Nice. And that's a novelty for a networking organisation to start, which is it's about this deep relationships, getting to know each other fully and properly. And I think that goes for all walks of life. I don't think anyone really likes to be sold to and pressurised. That's old school. And in the organisation, we don't really do that. So I'd say thank you, Robin. Come and join us. Come and check us out. It's a lovely lunch at the Dorchester, if nothing else.
Absolutely.
But you're going to meet some amazing people, great speakers. You'll see the format, the Mikado, which is our little secret weapon, and you'll meet an amazing set of people and make some great friends. So come and join us, and we'll see you there. Thanks, Robin.
Thank you.